What's going on, guys? Back at it again with another vlog. But today I'm going to talk to you guys about exactly how I was able to leave the field and I started making 500K a month. So first thing is first, let's go ahead and get started with the non-negotiables and let's get the day started. As I'm sitting here working, just thinking about a few things and wanted to share it with you guys. But Monday mornings, and when you think about like construction company, landscaping company, whatever it is, right? You think, man, it's got to be a hectic Monday morning. It's got to be, you know, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. grind and this and that. And yeah, I get it. You can, right? But as I sit here and I'm pretty much 40 minutes into my Monday routine, and I'm almost done with my work. I could have pretty much did this yesterday. I remember for me, at least for me, right, it was super hectic. Monday mornings, it was just crazy. You start dreading those Mondays, you start dreading the mornings. It's like, man, that's it's not a way to live. It's just not what it is. So, I highly encourage you guys that are watching to create systems and processes that your team can actually go and execute on their own. Because it's not even about you not being wanting to be around, or me not wanting to be in the office Monday morning or having to be there. It's just more of, I think your team will be in a better place, because I know my team probably felt that tension of when I hated the fact that I had to be there to actually get anything done. And like now it's like I don't have to be there. There's obviously there's someone else taking the lead, but they have a plan. They have something to execute. Just because I don't go in doesn't mean that they don't go in. If I have to do something, just doesn't mean that their shit's not gonna get done. So the systems and processes in place within your company, it's not about you. It's about having that runway for your team. Because there's gonna be times where you're gonna limit them, because we as owners, we have so much more going on that you're gonna limit them. So you want to have a runway for them to be able to go as fast as they want to go. Like I said, just sitting here thinking of how different my Mondays were, not too long ago. So the more you pull yourself out of the business, the more money you actually start making. So I'm wrapping up here my morning routine with with all my notifications and all that on the computer. But I wanted to show you guys really quick how is it that I communicate with my team. Let me turn this thing around. So as you guys can see, just for, let's say, for designs, like this design came back. I still sell the designs. So like this design came back, and instead of picking up the phone, calling my team, saying I want these changes, I want that, I just go ahead and respond here on Monday. Like, I want the pavilion to look like this one. I want the grilling casing to look like this one. So that way, not only are they gonna get to it on their time, but also I get to it on my time. And the biggest thing, all of the changes, all of the back and forth, doesn't stay here. It's all documented there. Yeah, that's been huge for us. That's how we manage pretty much the whole process from start to finish. And then when the job is open, we have, what we use Discord, which is, something that I can show you guys later on as well. But either way, for the people that are watching, that are contractors, that want to know more about something specific like this, drop it in the comments and I'll be more than happy to make a video for you. Time for that bike ride. Mondays, I usually take the day off the gym because I do go Saturday, Sunday. But anyway, today's Monday. We're going to do maybe 30-40 minutes of bike ride. And also Mondays, we do a Zoom call with all of our guys from MDC. So let's get over with this bike ride, come home, shower, and take it from there. Just got out the shower, ate breakfast, had to hurry up because we're about 5 minutes late to the call. But you guys can see, we got people hopping on here. We got our MDC crew. Every single Monday, we have a call where we talk to these guys about, it's the different subject. Like, for example, today we're going to be talking about our 10-step process for follow-up. So anyway, let me get right into it. I'll catch you guys after this meeting because I know the guys are waiting. They're hungry. They want to learn. So I'll catch you guys in the next clip. Just keep that in mind. You can go on the group. You can find that link. I'll post it here in a second as well. Second thing. All right. So as you can see, this is our framework, right? Doesn't you guys don't have to copy and paste? I mean, search your thing. You guys have done a good job of copying and pasting to your model. So do the same. Lead automatically moves to design invoice sent. When I send the invoice, there's a tag that I do. It's DSNG, and as soon as I send the invoice, if they respond, "Thank you, I got it. We'll be in touch." The sequence doesn't stop.
So after the first sequence, then automatically they get moved into they're responding. They probably want to work with us. All right, guys, we just wrapped up the modern day contractor call. And as you already know, follow the schedule, follow the schedule. We have a walkthrough. It was potential because it was pending, but anyway, we got walkthrough. Obviously, we got to eat. And then, we have 3 consultation appointments. So once again, like I said, I'm going to bring you guys along, and then we are going to have that talk about what are the things that I did to be able to pull myself out of the field and then also make a lot more money. But anyway, let's go ahead and pack up. We'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, guys, we stopped at Lockport. One of our appointments, it's a final walkthrough. I'm actually going to turn this camera on and show you guys what we have going on. As you can see, we have a Yukara fireplace there. Last couple of times we were here was the hole. Then obviously we worked our way up, but this thing's pretty tall. Check this thing out. I think it's ended up being about 18 feet tall. So I will be building something similar at my house. Obviously different layout, but another thing they got going is the structure. That should be done sometime. That's being done by another contractor. Hopefully he gets that thing done. So on the other side, homeowner's installing a 55-inch. He actually installed those himself. Pretty cool. But the 55-inch is going to be going there. Other than that, we're going to wrap up here with the customer, sign off on the walkthrough form so we can obviously be done with this project here. But other than that, we'll catch you guys in the next clip. All right, guys. Back in the truck. Happy to be back in the truck. It's fucking hot out there. Holy shit. But yeah, we did a final walkthrough with this customer. Super happy. Pretty cool to see our process work. Like, remember, guys, I only come here at the beginning of the process. Our team will take on everything, and I pop in, here and there, but not very much. Like I said, I do work from home, and obviously we have project managers, foremans, and all of that to make sure everything runs smooth. But it's still pretty cool to see all the systems and processes that we have work all the way down to the finished product. And yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah, so at the final walkthrough, we just started something new with these homeowners, having them sign off, like a project sign off, like them signing off that everything is great, and that way we don't have any callbacks later on or anything like that. And that way, if there is something that they're not happy with, they don't sign that, and we make sure we take care of it. So it's just kind of like that. It's a release form. Say, hey, you guys are good. We're actually headed back home because our next appointment's not till 1. It's about 11:40 right now. We're gonna head back home, going to eat really quick, and then from there to our next appointment. But not that hectic for Monday, if I'm being honest. But it's 12:22. We have about 20 minutes to eat some lunch.
I should have used the.
Let's go.
Instead of that.
Let me teach you how to go like this. We're back in the truck. It's actually only like 12 minutes from the last clip. That kind of gives you an idea of how I try to maximize as much as I can. That's why after 4:30 p.m. I'm done, right? I feel like I did what I could, and from like 5-6 a.m. to like 4:30, if you're not getting enough done, then that's a problem. Probably have too many gaps in your schedule, which I can make a whole nother video on that. We're heading to our next appointment. I'm gonna catch you guys after that. But for the people that are watching these videos, if you're watching this video right now, you're a contractor, like I said, drop in the comments, what do you guys want to see more of? I'm going to bring you guys along as much as I can. Drop in the comments, what do you guys want to see? I mean, I can make tons of videos for you guys, but it's like, I want these videos, one, I want to document, obviously. Number two, I also want to help people along the way that are watching. So if you want to see, hey, how is it that I'm able to cram so much in my schedule? I can show you guys that or whatever it is, because I'm going to tell you, I get a lot done in one day. I encourage you guys to do that, right? Because, man, every day counts. You don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow. You might be here tomorrow. You might be sick. You might be, I don't know. I look at it that way. It's same thing for the gym, right? For when I'm I'm feeling good, it's like we want to go all in. There's going to be times where you're not. There's going to be times where you're not motivated. And it's like when you are and when you feel good, you need to fucking take advantage of it. So anyway, I'm going to head to this next appointment. I'm back to back. I don't even think I even finished my food. And we'll get back to it right now, because after that appointment, we are going to stop back at home because we do have a small gap. It's 1:39 now. Oh man, it's hot out there. My truck is reading what, 98? But yeah, I just got back in the truck. Obviously consultation went well. We're gonna send them the design invoice and then we're gonna go from there. But just to give you guys an idea of, I want to give you guys an insight to my day as much as possible. That's why these clips are not gonna be scripted or anything like that. I want to really give you an insight of what my day-to-day looks like. You know, perfect example. Turn this thing around right here. So me and my team communicate through Discord. That's for when we have job sites open job manager. So once the job is open and in play, you know, it's running, we use Discord. That's what we use to communicate, as you can see, right? And then phone calls are kept to a minimum. Mostly everything is done through Loom, stuff like that, right? Yeah, like I said, that helps us get more of a grip of being able to document everything that happens, whether it's good, whether it's bad, with subcontractors, with even our guys, office staff, and that really puts everybody into one place. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of what I do in between. I just oversee some of that stuff unless somebody tags me and they need from me, then obviously I go in there. And you know what we're trying to do with landscaping experts is more and more we try to extract me from the operation, like just remove me from the operational side as much as possible. That's what we're working on, you know, final walkthroughs being with our project manager or our foreman, whoever it is. But the idea here of this company is, it's not about me not wanting to do it, not me not wanting to go. It's like, what if I'm gone tomorrow? Can this company continue, right? Can my guys, can this company still run? Even though we are, right now I could be gone for a month, I could be gone, you know, let's say definitely for a few weeks, but I want this company to run after I'm gone. And that's what we're chasing right now. That level of this company being self-sufficient. We're pretty much there. We're almost there. So I don't know, like I said, it's pretty cool. That's why I'm trying to document as much as possible, because it's pretty cool. I wish I would have started to document a lot sooner. One, to show you guys and to show myself, you know, how far we've become, how far we've come. I mean, you know, it started me, my mom and my dad in the truck and a dream. And then, you know, now at 27 I was able to retire my mom, my dad, my wife, and myself out of the field. And as time goes, you know, I'm buying my time back more, not to hang out. Yeah, to hang out, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I hope you got into business to build a business, not just to have another job. And you know, if you're not constantly fighting that every single day, or at least try to combat the fact that this business owns you right now, you know, you're headed just to, I don't know, to destruction, or not even destruction, right? It's more like you're not headed anywhere. And I don't know what's worse than that. I did it for too long, and I don't want you to do it. I don't want anybody watching this video right now to do the same thing I did for 10 years. Because I've been doing this for 19 years already. I took over when I was 15, and I didn't scale to these levels until, you know, 10 years plus. And I don't want people to do the same thing I did, right? So like, if you have a business and you're not fighting every single day to elevate and to have this business operate and run and function without you, man, you're missing out. I'm here to tell you, you're missing out. But anyway, we're pulling up here. Like I said, I have a gap. We're gonna pull up, do some work. I'm actually gonna submit some designs to our design team. I did a few on-site evaluations last week. I need to go ahead and push these designs. We just sold a bunch of designs. We need to push that in. But I'm gonna talk to you guys here in the next clip. So I haven't showed you guys that many of our projects, but here I'm gonna actually flip this camera around to kind of give you guys an idea of what we do. Actually, show you guys the house real quick. So obviously here, this is my house. Just to give you guys an idea of what we do. We got a walkway all the way down, but we'll show you guys. We're gonna build this year, actually. I'm sorry, this year. We just got it approved, so now we're gonna start scheduling. So all this has lights. Same thing with the driveway. So yeah, this is pretty much what we do non-stop. Garbage can pad over here. Yeah, no, we got some dead trees, but we'll get to it. But as you can see, we got lights on this. Yeah, so this is what our guys do non-stop. Pavers, We're talking paver driveways, backyards, you name it. All right, guys, it's about 3:20 p.m. We just left the consultation. It went very well. It's actually in my neighborhood. It was like 6 minutes from my house, so pretty cool. But yeah, you know, they're gonna talk it over, see if they want us to design their backyard. Seem pretty promising, but then again, no deal. We can't count a deal until we have, you know, a down payment. We can't count a deal if nothing is signed. So none of that. But either way, let's go ahead and dive into, you know, what were some of the key things I had to do in order to pull myself out of the field and make 500K a month. So all right, guys. So let's talk about how I was able to pull myself out of the field and how I started making 500,000 a month. Meaning, the more I pulled myself away from the operational side of it, the more money I made. Obviously, there was a lot to it, right? A lot of things happened in between me being in the field to now running from home or pretty much from anywhere in the world and making over 500,000 a month. So I had to really sit down and think, like, what were those key things that I really felt like make the most impact? And I wrote it down because I really didn't want to make this part of the video too long. The very first thing, I'm going to go through them, right? Hiring a mentor, that was the very first thing. The other thing was taking bigger risks. That was huge. And the last one was forgiving myself. Might sound crazy, but as I explain, you guys will get the idea. So let's go back to the first one, right? Hiring a mentor. I decided to finally invest in myself. I truly believe you can skip years and years ahead if you hire someone that is in the spot you want to be and learn from their mistakes. And it's almost like traveling, you know, you travel time, like you travel in time. Trust me. If you have someone that is in the place that you want to be and you can pay them for their time, their knowledge, whatever it is, I highly suggest that you do it. So that's huge. That was huge for me. First mentor I hired, I spent 25K with him. I was doing 300K a year. That first month, I'll never forget, it was December. Technically, we're shut down over here during that time. I sold over $1 million that December. And it was crazy. It was game over from there. Obviously, that type of growth brought other problems, which we can get into in a whole nother video. But the other thing was taking bigger risks. Like the minute I decided to take bigger risk is the minute it's almost like the system started rewarding me more. And it's not even reward, just the way it works. Like you have to start doing things you've never done before to get the results that you've never gotten before, right? So I needed to start taking bigger risks, like hiring a mentor, spending money on advertising, doing all of these things. That is the meaning of business. Taking risk and hoping that one of those 5 things you did works. And if it doesn't, try something else. There's no certain path. If there was a certain path, you know, that you guys can take, you know, just super easy, 1, 2, 3. Trust me, guys, I will sell it to you. And there's no right path. Every situation is different. The market could be different. There's so many things that are different that it's no one size fits all. So you have to try it and see what sticks, right? Hiring more, you know, once I started taking more risks, like again, hiring more people, not waiting until I needed them to try to go find them. I hired people that I knew I was going to need further down the road. Another thing that helped me tremendously was building systems, SOPs for these new people, these new hands that were going to help me. That was huge because I come to realize that you can hire as many people as you want, but if you don't have a clear path for them, they're going to be more of a burden for you rather than help. So I hope that before you start to look at things like that. So like, I don't want your company to rely just on people. I'd rather have it rely just on, you know, on systems. Because, and again, you know, people are going to come and go, right? People are going to come and go and you want to be able to onboard the next person as fast as possible. Obviously, that's not the goal, but that was one big thing that helped me to be able to scale and grow was having clear systems and processes for these new people to support that new growth. And then the last one, right? I said, and I learned to forgive myself. It goes back to the whole, that was from my mentor, right? He said, hey, we figured out that one of the biggest things that was holding me back was not knowing how to forgive myself when I made a mistake. And remember, guys, in business, I truly do believe that it's all about making that jump, taking that risk, making a mistake, forgive yourself, try again. But you know, it's like I think we're all too afraid of making that mistake and being judged. And I'll be honest with you guys, that was me, right? Once I got over that, it was like a switch that flipped. It was game over because to this day I can be honest and say, hey, I'm taking big risks. I can lose it all. As long as I have my family and a roof under my head along with my family, I really don't care. The rest is extra. So yes, I take big risk, and I don't have it all figured out. I don't have everything secured. There's none of that. But the fact that I was okay with losing it all and taking okay, like all the material stuff, that's extra. If it's not there tomorrow, it's fine. And guess what? Once I started rolling like that, but the biggest thing was, like my mentor would say, hey, wake up, look at yourself in the mirror and forgive yourself for the mistakes you made yesterday, for the decisions you made in business, and if for some reason that didn't work out, just look in the mirror, forgive yourself, and let it be. Don't do the same thing today. Learn from that mistake, and then try something different that might work, and then it might not. If it doesn't work tomorrow, same thing. Wake up, forgive yourself, keep going, don't dwell on it. Don't spend any time feeling sorry for yourself. Just go to the next thing that you know is best for your business and just act, and then you'll figure it out. So like I said, the biggest thing was knowing how to forgive myself and not worrying about what other people were going to say. So for the people that are watching right now, if you're a contractor, whatever it is, if you're a contractor, hardscaper, landscaper, whatever it is, I hope you guys took away something from that, because like I said, that's why I share those things, because I really hope that some of you guys can relate and take something away from it. So if you're watching this video, if you've made it to this point and that you can relate to that, drop a comment below. Just let me know. Like I said, maybe it's just me. So if you relate to it in any sense, go ahead and drop a comment below. But other than that, it's 4 o'clock. We're actually gonna head to our last meeting. Remember, my last appointment is 4:30, so I'm gonna wrap up this clip here. I'm gonna take you guys through my last meeting. We'll see you guys in the next clip. Last appointment, and you guys already know what time it is. We collected. So yeah, obviously it went well. We had 2 appointments, and we closed one. So 1 out of 2, not bad. Check it out. Yeah guys, so last appointment, and like I said, we closed that design. So now next thing is we have to schedule an on-site evaluation to go out there, take some more measurements, do what we have to do. There's a lot of things that my design team will need in order to get this design process. But anyway, good day. It's 5:30 right now. We're just going home, so today's gonna be a late one. Like I said, some days are early, some days are late. Yeah, so we won't be home until like maybe 5:50. We're only 20 minutes away from home, but I'm just sitting here thinking and driving, and that's why I always say have a calendar, have an SOP, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I didn't feel like doing this today. It's I had a long weekend. It was a good weekend with the family. Yeah, so it's like Monday rolls around and I'm like, man, I don't know, man, this working shit, this whole working thing is not for me. But yeah, at the end of the day, like I said, having that schedule to follow, it's like you don't have an option. I didn't have an option. I literally had a schedule from the minute I woke up until right now, which is almost 6 p.m. And that keeps you in check. I had a schedule and I had SOPs to follow. So for me, it's like I'm not that type of person to say, hey, today I'm just not gonna do it, or I'm just not gonna whatever it is, right? Like I don't know, I just can't, I won't choose not to do things. But if I don't have a clear vision of what I'm gonna do today, of what I have to get done, I'm kind of gonna, if you wake up and wing it, it's just like, let's see what comes up. And trust me, man, a lot of the times you're not going to be productive, and that is a fact. All right, guys, it's 5:50 p.m., almost 6 p.m. Just made it home, and yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. That was my day. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside. I'm hungry again. Eat some food. Enjoy the rest of the night with the family, because tomorrow we're back at it again. So, for the people that made it to this up until this point, I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys are subscribed. Give it a like, and like I said, make sure to put in the comments, what do you guys want to see more of? But other than that, I'm out of here. Actually, I got Andrew from Cold Water Car Care here watching the Lambo. I'll show you guys a little bit of clips right now. As you can see them, they're behind me. But anyway, I'm gonna go talk to him, see how the Lambo's looking. Other than that, like I said, I appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's go. Yeah, I'm home.
Dad, if you didn't know, in some of my dad's videos, you might see me in them. I'll put these up in the corner so you can watch them. And nextly, I want you to check out my landscapingexperts.com. And anyways, guess what? He's collaborating with Lego. Okay, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.